Good evening. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Now, hey, Janet Jed, how are you? And everybody else in the live right now. Very quickly, I'm not sure how this is going to go as far as the internet goes because y'all know I told y'all, usually around the full moon, they'll hack my devices and they'll cut me offline to energy harvest. So sometimes I'll still do the read. And sometimes if they cut me off, I'll just end the read. So hopefully I will be able to get through this read without getting cut off. But if I do, that's fine too. You know, you just detach and just wait for it to pass. This is something that happens on a regular basis. Okay. I don't have any control over it at all whatsoever. They're able to hack anybody. So I just want to let you know ahead of time that if I do get hacked during this reading, I'll just be back on tomorrow morning. And it's because they always hack my phone and my laptop during the full moon to see if I will release energy out of frustration and they'll be able to use my energy or whatever. Okay. All right. This is really truly a narcissist I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on two women. There are two women here that come from the same background, the same community, very similar childhood. You know, they might have had an aspect of a dysfunctional family, and you might have also had an aspect of a dysfunctional family. But we are at the end of the road now, and a decision has been made by the universe about how the rest of someone's life is going to go. Why is there an ambulance out here? Wow. Oh boy, I'll pull cards on that and see what's going on later. Hope somebody didn't die that was using an energy weapon. All right. So what we got going on here is you and this woman, you might come from the same community, very similar background. You are close in age, no more than 5 years apart, whatever the case may be. Both of you approach life from two different ways. You approach life from a place of reflection. And I don't think it was a conscious approach. I think it had more to do with the fact of the lessons that you learned from past lives, that you know how not to project onto other people, but you know how to go within to try to find the answer to the problem, whether that answer be or lie with you or the other person or both of you. Okay. Whoever this woman is, she spent her whole life in projecting energy. She never learned how to self-reflect, and she only projects. Fast forward to today. This woman, over time, in trying to keep up with you, she became your copycat. Okay? She became your copycat. And the reason is she felt like you were getting ahead of her in your life. In other words, if you got a boyfriend, oh no, she's going to get married before me. Oh, she had a baby before me. She's going to do this. You know, it was something going on with this woman where her self-value and self-worth was determined based on who she was besides you. This woman could be your cousin, a friend in the family, a sister, somebody you grew up with in your community, but whoever she is, she became your copycat. Okay. And the reason I say this is a true narcissist is because the way a narcissist sees things, everything is some kind of a tool. They don't see people as real things. Do you understand? A narcissist will have a baby before attention. They like the idea of a baby, the idea of a marriage, the idea of a family, because they see how you get attention for having such a lovely family. Oh my God, look at you at the family reunion. You've got a baby and a husband, and you got a boy and a girl. You're such a lovely family. A narcissist will see something like that and they'll become envious And they'll be like, I'm going to go out and get me a family real quick so people can say that to me too. And they literally will find anybody. They'll go on match.com, find somebody really quick, love bomb them, do sex magic on them, spell work, and get somebody to hurry up and marry them like under 6 months, and then hurry up and get pregnant and have a baby. So by the time the next reunion or the next get together at church or whatever, they can show up too and be like, look at me. I have a husband and I have a child too. And they don't love the husband or the child, but they are like an aesthetic to them. You understand? Just like an accessory, like a purse or a bag. They like the idea of things, but they don't actually invest their emotions and energy into the things that they get, because they didn't want the responsibilities that come with those things. They just like the idea of it and how people look at them when they have it. So whoever she is, she might have gotten married to someone she didn't really want to marry. She might have even had children that she doesn't love or doesn't give enough emotional support to, because she was not ready for any of those things. She did them to compare herself to you so that she could say, look, I've got a man and a child too, but she has no emotional connection to the man or the child or the children. That's why I'm telling you, this is a real narcissist that thinks life is about how things look. And even with human people, she doesn't see humans as a real life living things that need attention with their own personality. She sees humans as accessories that she can just take off a shelf when she needs them, and put them back on a shelf. And anybody that has ever dealt with a narcissist, you know that this is what they do with people, places, and things. Now, what I'm getting here is the Six of Lotus in reverse. Now, the Six of Lotus in reverse, this talks about like a graduation, recognition. You passed the test. Whoever you are right now, you have been your entire life on a journey of self-reflection. You've always been able, you were not perfect at all, but you've always been able to go within to assess yourself and the other person or whatever situation you had going on in your life. You've always had the ability to ground yourself and rationally, literally assess, your responsibility for people, places, and things in your life. So when I pulled this card, this is talking about the other woman. This card represents being praised for our accomplishments, receiving recognition, and achieving success. In Buddhist symbolism, the banner represents victory on the path to enlightenment, victory over negative forces in one's ego that would stop progress. And that's what she did not accomplish, okay? So you and her both, you guys, I feel like we're together in a past life, but she did not obtain victory on her path to enlightenment because she never got to self-reflect. And she's never conquered her ego. And because she never conquered her ego, it kept her from grounding herself and seeing herself and things in life from a realistic standpoint. She looked at everything from a very narcissistic standpoint. Now, Maya, the mother, is you. I don't know, you might have a son, but whoever you are, you're the mother, okay? It's two of you out here. She's the Six of Lotus in reverse, and you are Maya, the mother. Both of you guys are mothers, okay? But she became your copycat. Whoever you are, due to your self-reflection, what you did throughout your life was go within to find out what type of talents that you had within yourself to get yourself the life that you wanted. And you use those talents to manifest the life that you wanted for yourself. Okay. Right here, the Nine of Swords, it speaks to a man that had a jewel an expensive one, sold in his clothing. And he went into a town to work, and he overworked himself because literally um, he was afraid of starving to death and freezing in the cold. So he kept on working, anxiety out of fear. And the whole time he had something inside of him that could literally make him enough money to take care of him, and he wouldn't have to work himself to death. But because he was in a mental imprisonment and was operating out of fear, he was never able to access whatever that jewel that was in his clothing was. Now, that is talking about your journey and her journey. And the reason I say that is you didn't operate out of fear, you operated out of love. And because you were operating out of love, it allowed you to develop a healthy personality, self-esteem, a very strong sense of self, whereby you found out and identified what your gifts are. And by in identifying what your talents and gifts are, it literally allowed you to manifest the life that you want for yourself without having to even overwork. Because you don't operate out of fear, you operate out of love. So you're not out here working yourself to death right now. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you're rich, but your needs are met. And you don't have to break your back to get your needs met. And it's because you don't operate out of fear. Okay? You operate out of love. And that allows for creativity to flow. That allows for you to be able to think outside the box, to be able to come up with many alternate creative ways to manifest abundance and a life for yourself. Okay? Whoever she is, your copycat, because she operates out of fear, she has done many things whereby she overworked herself. Now, I'm not going to say she overworked herself at a job. Out of fear, she did this. This is what your copycat did out of fear. She overworked her throat chakra. These are the cards that came out. Okay. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. But your copycat, because they felt like they did not know what their natural talents, skills, and abilities were, they started to copy you, and they overworked their throat chakra and began a career of giving oral sex to anybody that would let them in any door for any job, get someone to marry them, get someone to do favors for them. Their whole entire life, they navigated through their mouth orally. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. And I'm not saying that like a joke, like not literally. No, literally. You have no idea. This card popped out 3 times because I was like, please don't make me go there. You have no idea how much your copycat has been using her throat chakra to navigate through life for over 20 years now. Literally. Over 20 years, she's been using her throat chakra to give oral sex, maybe to men and women, to navigate through life, to keep up with you. And the reason she's done that is because it's something going on with the sacral chakra that she needed to heal. Okay? And it's some kind of damage that may have been done with her sacral chakra, possibly in her youth, that could have affected her confidence and affected her ability to identify who she is as a person, her sense of self. The journey of self-discovery we go through the various stages of our teenage and preteen and kindergarten, life. Something happened that stopped her from emotionally developing past a certain age. And it's some kind of damage that was done to her chakra. But whatever this copycat of yours has done, right now, at this point in her life, she's got an entity attachment and she's under full demonic possession. Now, both of you had the exact same opportunities in life. Listen to me. Whoever this copycat is, y'all come from the same hood. Now, I don't know literally where you come from. I honestly don't. But, I'm just saying, y'all come from the same place. Okay? Y'all come from the same place. They might have even had a little more help than you did. Okay? But because they were not able to go within to heal their sacral chakra, or to go within whatever trauma this copycat had, they got in an energy of projecting and trying to keep up with you for their validation, for their self-worth. So without doing any reflection, they can't heal. So instead, they just hopped on you and became your copycat. And anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. This copycat has been on this energy since y'all were kids. I'm telling you. Anything you can do, I can do better. I'm telling you. And she literally, I'm telling you, if you were dating somebody that was 5'10", she went on match.com and put in, I want to meet somebody that's 6 feet, and not because it matters, but she just, everything she does, it's always to try to one up you. And people are like, oh, all women think that women are doing that. Yeah, there are women that are doing that. They really are. It's weird. But it's only because they don't develop their own personality and sense of self and self-confidence. And that's when they feel like they're being left behind, and they feel like they have to do whatever they have to do to win at all costs to stay ahead of the game. They don't want to feel like you're ahead of them. It's like, oh, you're getting married? That is so funny. I'm getting married too in 6 months. And they'll tell you that. And then they'll run and get on match.com and quickly Google somebody and love bomb them and get them. I'm serious. This is the type of person that literally, oh, you're getting married. Good for you. And they'll literally be like, I'm getting married too in 6 months. And they haven't even met nobody yet. And then they'll rush to hurry up and see if they can find somebody on some dating site or something. And then they'll literally put spell work on them, love bomb them, and get them to marry them in 6 months, literally. And then play it off. Oh yeah, me and my husband. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody is not rap tight. Now, whatever this copycat did, they're getting ready to go to prison or jail. Okay. Whatever she did, she's about to go to prison or jail. All right. All right. Somebody might have done spell work on somebody's sacral chakra to block or siphon their energy. So somebody could have done spell work on that copycat energy when they were younger to block their or siphon their energy. Okay. This could have been through any kind of abuse. Okay. It could be through emotional abuse. The sacral chakra is your emotions. It could be sexual abuse. It could be emotional abuse, verbal abuse. It can be a lot of different types of abuses that affect your emotional body. Okay. So it's being recommended that somebody use essential oils on their body or aromatherapy. Okay. For an overactive sacral chakra. Somebody right now could be dealing with some urinary tract issues. And somebody might have some perception concerning food, sacral chakra. Someone has a psychological issue when it comes to food. What I'm picking up on is somebody that is paranoid about being seen as overweight or heavy. So she might have like a tinge of, is it called anorexia? I think. Is it called anorexia when you're afraid to eat and you think that no matter how slim you are, when you look in the mirror, you still think that you're fat, or you still think that you're too big or you don't look right? Dysmorphia. I feel like they might have like some kind of body dysmorphia or something whereby they're afraid to eat food. It's something like that going on with this copycat energy. Oh, Lord. Okay. Overly ambitious. Yeah, she was overly ambitious with the throat chakra. Overly sensitive. Okay. Overly sensitive to herself, but not to anybody she hurts or does anything to. Lack of or stagnated creativity, creative energy, inability to get, feel, or experience sensual energy. This might be somebody that fakes orgasms a lot, or they might fake sensuality, like in a marriage with their husband, because they never married, they never even was attracted to the husband in the first place. They got their husband as a narcissistic accessory, but to keep him happy, so that she could get what she wants. Sensual energy. This is someone that might like fake a lot of sensual energy with the person that she's with until she feels like she doesn't have to fake it anymore. Okay. Uh, Shyness. This is someone that might have some issues speaking up, even. Attachment. They have an entity attachment in the sacral chakra as well. They could be dealing with constipation, menstrual problems, and a digestive disorder. Okay. So whoever your copycat is, she's dealing with a lot of blockages in her sacral chakra. Okay. Now, what I have here is sacral chakra, universal love, healing, and communication. So somebody may need to heal something, and they might need to heal something by communicating. Okay. That's Gemini energy, communication. But somebody might need to communicate with you or somebody else. I don't know if you and this copycat need to communicate before they go to jail or prison. Somebody needs to heal something. What universal love? The frequency of universal love activates the connection that we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself, and healing and communication. Somebody might need to communicate with something to heal something with somebody that might be going to jail, or it just might be someone else. If this copycat did anything to push you out of your community or to smear your name, to try to make you look bad, if they did, because they're famous for doing that. Copycats are famous for critiquing you and then driving you out of town with shame, embarrassment, or lies about you, tactics to make you feel unwanted. That's what copycats often do. Once they feel like they've studied you long enough to mimic your energy, oftentimes they don't want you around anymore because they can't get you perfectly, but they've learned to mimic you enough to get people to like them. Okay. So they don't want you around because you're the original, and you're going to get more attention than them because you're being your authentic self. So usually once a copycat has studied you long enough and they've gotten good at mimicking you, they'll usually try to run you out of a community, run you out of a job, a department. They'll try to run you out of a family, because they don't want you around anymore, because they want to walk in your energy and be the person that you are, because a lot of people like you. Okay. You might be like the life of the party, so to speak. In other words, people light up when you come around, and they figured with some of your energy, they might be able to get half of that reaction when they go around people too. Okay. All right. What is the QUAN Oracle card for this read? All right. That's it right there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Dance of the Butterfly Queen. A pure heart attracts divine grace, and that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you, or whatever has been in you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. I like the first part of that. A pure heart is what attracts divine grace, and that which was impossible becomes possible. You've been able to manifest throughout your life because you have a pure heart, and you're authentic. And that's the reason why you've been able to manifest like you have. You have a pure heart. A person with a pure heart is a person that does not put their junk off on other people. They accept accountability for wherever they need to balance their dark and light energy. They accept accountability where they have wronged others, and they learn and they grow. Okay. And they know how to balance their dark and light energy, and they know how to reflect. All right. All right. What is that? And last card here is the wheel. The cycle is over. So if this copycat energy brought any type of hell into your life as a result of trying to be you, this cycle is completely over, and they're going to prison, or somebody's getting ready to go to jail or prison. All right. What is the energy crowning this read? Oh, wow. The devil in reverse. Somebody got fired. Ooh, child. And somebody might be getting divorced. So somebody got fired, and somebody might also be getting divorced. And somebody is not going to be able to attach themselves to people, places, and things that you're attached to cause any type of mischief like they were before. So this copycat energy has been doing things to cause mischief in your life. Okay. Maybe they had a job whereby it gave them access to cause mischief in your life, even online. Okay. But they got fired from their job, or somebody got fired from their job. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? I want to know why the ambulance was here. The obstacle is or was that they made an offer to somebody to cause an imbalance for you. And this might have been recent. So whoever this person is, they might have recently made somebody an offer. I don't. This might be the same energy I picked up the other day, where somebody just tried to attack you and kill you, like really tried to kill you over this full moon, like yesterday, the day before yesterday, and the day before that. Somebody, if you deal with energy weapons, there was somebody's reading that came up where they tried to kill you using energy weapons on you, like real heavy, like turned up all the way, and doing death spells on you. Like somebody really tried hard to kill you. They tried their best, but whoever you are, you're very powerful and you're very strong, and they can't kill you. They're not able to call it. They're not God. Okay. There was some kind of an offer made, okay, to somebody to cause some kind of imbalance for you. Maybe this was an imbalance to you being able to sleep at night. Maybe it was something that happened to you in the nighttime with the Nine of Swords there. What happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Yeah, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant. This could be a Taurus. This could either be a Taurus, or this could be someone in the government that might have utilized something in the night on you while you were in your home. Okay. And a Queen of Swords might have spoke out about it. Okay. And again, this might be someone in the government, the military, or this could even be a Taurus energy that got somebody to Five of Wands, do something to you in the nighttime. Okay. This could have happened under this full moon. Somebody could have tried to kill you. Let me get some more. And now somebody, because they wanted somebody to walk away from you, to win at all costs. So they want somebody, there's somebody they want to walk away from you. And if they won't walk away from you, they would rather you be dead. Okay. Whoever this person is, and this might be your copycat. This literally might be your copycat, but they want somebody to walk away from you. This could be a job or a love interest or whoever, a friend. Maybe they isolated you or worked together with people to isolate you, and they don't want anybody to talk to you or to be in your life. They want you to be miserable or something. Maybe it's a failed destiny swap, but nonetheless, they wanted somebody to walk away from you. And because this person is not walking away from you, they try to kill you really quickly. So they would rather you be dead. They would rather you be dead than for somebody to be in your life and to help you in any way at all whatsoever. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Who's this Hierophant energy? Okay, the Empress in the reverse. Okay, that's heartbroken. This might be a Taurus. Your copycat might have Taurus in their chart. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. And who's the Queen of Swords that spoke something out? Who is the Queen of Swords that spoke something out about this? Page of Pentacles that can't recover because they couldn't create an illusion. Now, there's a masculine that might have been coming toward you to give you justice about something that was done to you. And he broke up with an ex of his because his ex worked with your copycat to try to hurt and harm you. After he told his ex to stay out of it and to leave you alone. But his ex still tried to come for you along with this copycat. And he broke up with her because he deemed her too shallow, too unevolved, and too childish. And he broke up with her. And she's heartbroken about that because I guess she was being a kept woman. So his ex and your copycat, they sent possibly a younger earth sign toward this masculine to sleep with him, to have sex with him. And they went and dug into, I guess, if these people were a part of a polyamorous community or anything like that, there was somebody that he might have had an emotional bond with from the past, and they went and found her because it was someone he still had some emotion for, and they got that person to sleep with him. His ex got this woman to sleep with him along with your copycat and a Capricorn. And when she slept with him, she attached an entity attachment to his root chakra. And the reason she did that was she was hoping to do spell work on him. When you sleep with a woman that attaches an entity attachment to your root chakra, all you got to do is have sex with her one time. And after that, when he's coming toward you, all she got to do is spell work or masturbation. All she got to do is do a whole bunch of spell work now that she's corded herself to your root chakra, and you're going to be up thinking about her, and you're not going to be able to stop thinking about her, and you're going to start feeling sexually aroused, and it's going to feel very strong. And it's because she's doing sex magic on you. She's doing masturbation tactics, sex magic. You understand? So you got to be very careful who you sleep with, because you never know when a man or a woman is trying to attach an entity attachment to you to make you suffer for a demonic contract that's going to make him a whole bunch of money. Okay. A man could do spell work and give you a child that has some kind of disability. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feeling or anything, but they can literally do spell work to make you have a child that's severely disabled, and then abandon you. And from you laboring to care for that child and going through whatever labor you have to go through to care for that child, while you're going through as a single mother, what you're going through, he made a contract with a demon, and he came up financially and made a whole bunch of money. And the reason he made a whole bunch of money is because he contracted your womb to that demon, that you were going to be with a child that needed a lot of attention or service or whatever. And that's a demonic contract. So men and women, they will attach entities to your root or sacral chakra. They can do it to any chakra, but to keep hold of you. This man, he did realize what happened, and he was able to break free, and he is still coming toward you. But to stop him or slow him from coming toward you, this Taurus, a Capricorn, and his ex got together, and they recruited somebody that they knew he still had a little bit of emotion for, to seduce him and to sleep with him. Okay? All this was done because they wanted you to die, and they tried to kill you. Like I said, whatever they did to you at nighttime, you were supposed to die. And they want you to die before you find out or expose what they've been doing to you. This Taurus and Capricorn and your copycat, whoever else is involved. Tell me about somebody could not create an illusion about what they were trying to get away with doing to you, and they're not going to be able to recover. So the Nine of Wands reverse, somebody is not going to be able to recover from whatever they tried to do to you. And you see the bandage over here on the head. They might have used it. Listen, whoever you are, they might have like literally used an energy weapon. They could have used an energy weapon on you, whereby they were using it like where this bandage is on the side of your head, like right here in the corner. You might have felt some throbbing or something like that from it. That's what I'm getting. But nonetheless, somebody used an energy weapon on you and did a death spell, maybe several of them. And it went on for a very long time, like maybe up to 3 nights in a row, because they were in it to win it. They wanted you to die. They did. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords? Somebody cut somebody off. Somebody could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or somebody might have been very straight and transparent with somebody that something was not their wish fulfillment. So something was not somebody's wish fulfillment for them to do magic on you. Okay. Who's the Scorpio, death energy. Okay. So whoever this person is that's coming towards you, they could have some Scorpio, a Scorpio placement in their chart. They've received some communication that they tried to kill you. Okay. I don't know. They could have found out spiritually, or they just might know. I don't know. But either way, they found out that these 3 women went hard in the paint to try to kill you. Like they really, really gave it their best shot. They didn't want you to be breathing today. They wanted you dead. Okay. And they might have communicated something. All right. Tell me more about the situation. What is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse? About something that was unfair. Maybe somebody was taking a portion of something that belongs to you and only giving you a small portion, and they were taking the greater portion of something so that you would never be at peace. You wouldn't be able to move to calmer waters. You would not be okay. So if somebody was stealing money from you online, they were doing it not because they needed your money. They didn't need your money. They were stealing money from you because they only wanted you to have enough money to literally be able to barely keep food on your table, maybe gas in your car, and pay your bills, and barely be able to do that. These people were doing something to hack you and to steal your money, and to steal enough of it where you could barely survive. Like you could literally barely survive. And the reason they did that is if they did any type of fraud in your name and anything else against you, they don't want you to be able to travel to visit any government office like the VA, Social Security Administration. If you got to go to courthouses, if you have to travel to do investigation about things that were done to you by this copycat energy to sabotage you, legal things that were done in the system, by them squeezing your money and keeping you at a bare minimum, it would literally hold you back from being able to travel, move about, and make the arrangements you need. You were barely like surviving off of crumbs of your own money. And they were taking your money, just taking it. They literally were taking your money, and you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, barely surviving in survival mode. Okay? But the reason for doing that, again, was to keep you immobile, to keep you from being able to make plans to travel out of town so you could get a hotel, do the things that you need to do to investigate and to clear your name for whatever was done against you. So you understand, when people commit crimes against you, like so many people have during gang stalking and isolation, they've got to keep you immobile. They've got to keep you in survival mode so that you don't have the energy the time or the money to make the moves you need to move to see what they're doing to you. Much how the government runs. Keep you in survival mode so that you don't have the time to investigate and look into what's been done to you. Okay? So they didn't want you to Six of Swords in the reverse. They did not want you to be able to move to calmer waters. And that's why they were taking a portion of your money. All right, what else? All right, I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, someone could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That's very shallow, very superficial, will do anything for money, even open up the throat chakra wide and suck off anybody. And another thing, and this is someone very depressed that can't plan anything at all. This is another thing I want to say real quick. It's about these polyamorous communities where, you know, everybody sleeps with everybody. We need that. Kuan Yin don't need it, because Kuan Yin will never be a part of that type of community, because Kuan Yin is a very sensitive high priestess. And my energy is way, way, way too sensitive to share a man with another woman, okay? Because all of us have dark and light energy that we have to balance, and we all have our issues. And if you sleeping with more than one woman, you're picking up her energy and her issues too. So that means you bringing me back her issues alongside with whatever issues we got going on. And if you sleeping with two other women, and now I'm dealing with two other women that might need to balance their dark and light energy in other areas of their life, you know, just like myself. That's too much energy floating around for a sensitive high priestess. But I would agree that polyamorous communities for certain women are completely necessary, because when some women have too much batter on their brain, I can't cuss on this platform, but when some women have too much batter on the brain, it makes them bonkers. It makes them completely crazy. They turn into agents of complete chaos. I am in full support of some of these polyamorous communities, because I hate to put it out there like that, but some of these women really need some D in their life, for real. They really, really, really do. And if they got to split and divide and share a man to get it, then by all means, please pass him around the circle and do what you got to do to make these women happy so that they will sit down, because some of these women are losing their minds. They're losing their minds because they feel like they're not getting sex, they're not getting attention, they're not getting things. And if they see somebody that has done the inner work to attract, they lose their mind almost to the point where, well, how about if she loses her money? Then she won't look appealing. Let's make her lose everything. Yeah, let's form a coven. Let's do spell work on her. Let's make a voodoo doll of her and stab her in her behind with it. Let's do this. Some women need some D. There are some women out here that really need to get laid, and they need some D, and a lot of it. And I urge you to go ahead and participate in one of those poly communities to get it, if you have to. If it's more women than men on the planet, do what you have to do and get it, please. And I beg the men, I beg you, please, give it to them. Please, don't hold back. Because some of these women, when they are not getting sex and when they are not getting attention, they literally become agents of chaos. They lose their mind. And if they see any other women that are getting sex and they are getting attention, what are you doing? They don't realize it's because you are magnetizing because of your energy. You work on yourself. You attract towards you when you're not chasing, but you're actually doing the inner work. And the inner work will also have you do outer work, because when you're doing the inner work, it's going to have you eating healthy, drinking water so your skin can be clear and your hair can be nice and healthy. It's going to have your fingernails healthy. You understand what I'm saying? When you have a healthy mind set on the inside, it makes you, and a healthy heart, you're going to be healthy on the outside too. And that's why some women do attract and do magnetize, and they don't chase. But women that do not do the inner work to attract will become jealous of the women that do the inner work, and they will lose their minds and get to, like I said, stabbing voodoo dolls, coming together in circles. She's got, I see she's got a man that's D'ing her down every night, and this, that, and the other. I bet you can't seduce him. I bet you know, agents of chaos, they're going to start getting into a whole bunch of foolishness. So yes, I wholeheartedly encourage these women, especially the ones that are not doing the inner work, that are the real shallow, superficial type energies, that can't attract. Yes, do the polyamorous thing, please. I'm sure it's a group of men that won't mind hitting every single one in the group. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but do what you got to do, man. Because some of these women out here are losing their flipping mind. Have y'all ever seen that movie Wellville, On the Road to Wellville, or something like that? It was a movie that came out. I think it was called Wellville. It was about this retreat for these doctors back in the day, and they had this doctor that was doing some kind of womb stimulation for all his patients, and he had all these female patients and their husbands. Oh no, I have an appointment with the doctor. He's doing womb stimulation, and it's supposed to be like in the 40s or something, where doctors, you know, it's still, they're learning. And finally, one doctor figured it out, because a lot of these husbands, they did not know how to properly give their wife an orgasm. I think the name of the movie was Wellville, but they couldn't give their wife an orgasm. So they just made a fancy term for this doctor, and it was a real doctor, but they were like, yeah, I have a womb stimulation appointment. But all the women was lined up, and he was stimulating their womb. And eventually, one of the husbands walked in to the office during someone's appointment, and he cussed the doctor out. And he was like, you're not doing no damn womb stimulation. Your finger effing my wife. Watch that movie. It's funny. Watch that movie. But it's like this health place. It's like a retreat. And it's supposed to be these doctors back in the 40s. And you know, everybody's trying to be proper, you know, so he had to name it womb stimulation. And in actuality, the doctor was getting all these wives off with his fingers. Okay. Yeah. Love of the highest vibration, y'all. All right. So somebody couldn't plan something that is depressed, alone. Somebody could be a Virgo. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could be a King of Wands energy, star energy. Somebody might be very attractive. Okay. Somebody might feel like they're stuck in a cycle because they have not been able to plan something because of King of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me about this King of Wands, Holy Spirit. This might be someone coming toward you, someone that has clarity about something. Somebody's got clarity that you're very abundant, that's been thinking about something. Is this a fire sign? This might be some kind of star energy. Okay. Somebody that might actually be in alignment. Who is this? Oh, magic, a magician. Or a manifester of some kind. Tell me more about this. Oh, it's a fire sign, maybe in Aries. Okay. Oh, they've been wanting to plan to come towards you. You're this bright star or Aquarius energy. Okay. Because somebody won't let go of something and they keep doing spell work. Okay. The Two of Wands reverse. Somebody that broke up with somebody. They're the wounded warrior, but they can't plan to come toward you because somebody keeps on doing spell work on them. See, I talked about this in the reading that I just did, but they cut my reading off. The reading I did, y'all, where somebody's name is Rita and somebody's name is Drayton, that needs to take psych meds. This is someone with a personality disorder, a Taurus. This might be someone that works in the government or had a job in the government or was connected to someone in the government in surveillance of some kind. But she needed to take her psych meds because she's unwound. She's way, way off, and has been for a very long time. She has schizophrenia and a personality disorder. and she's been doing things to people, a lot of people. Okay, but whoever this person is right here, somebody keeps doing spell work. I mentioned her in that reading, and they made it only 2 minutes, and they cut me off. Okay, so this is the energy coming back of what I was talking about. The person that they sent to have sex with someone coming toward you, they attached a root, entity attachment to the root chakra of this man. And he's been in a mental imprisonment about coming toward you now because they're doing spell work because of the cord that they attached. And the reason they attached that cord to them is so that if they do come toward you and you end up dating this person and y'all have sex, that will anchor that demon in. You understand? These demons are so clever that if they know that there's a masculine coming toward you and you're a divine one, and you're some type of high priestess, and they want your energy, even if it's a one night stand, they'll get somebody to quickly sleep with that person and to attach an entity to them so that they can attach it to your womb. Okay, and that's how they anchor. That's how they anchor back into your energy. You understand? You are so carefully monitored when you have a healthy womb, and you have that sacral chakra energy that can manifest on a very grand scale. You are monitored by men, women, entities, spirits like her. We want her right there. Do what you got to do to get her energy. You're monitored. So any man that is coming toward you, they're going to a demon is going to try to hurry up and have sex and attach a cord to the man. So even if it's just a one night stand, by the time you and this man start dating, if you ever have a sexual interaction, that cord will be there and they will attach it to your womb. And now the person they had the one night stand with can pull from your energy through that man. You understand? That's why you got to be very careful. So somebody's a wounded warrior right now. The 4 wands reverse. Somebody they broke up with, or someone from their community, because somebody might need to do an egg cleanse, or they need to take a spiritual bath and cleanse and remove that chakra, that entity attachment in the root chakra. Because the reason they can't stop thinking about this person now is because it's an entity attachment in the root chakra. The reason they cut off my reading, and it was only 2 minutes, is because they did not want me to tell this man that the woman he just slept with, it was a younger woman, she might be an earth sign. They did not want me to tell this man that that woman that you had just slept with, she attached intentionally entity attachment to your root chakra. And you need to take a spiritual bath, do an egg cleanse, or do something to cleanse out that entity attachment. The reason right now you keep thinking about her is because of that entity attachment she attached to you. Okay. So they're the wounded warrior right now, and they can't plan something. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Somebody may have had an ego death. All right. Because of somebody was being childish about something. Somebody did something to be childish. Okay. They wanted to prove something. And now somebody can't take a risk. Okay. This might be a fire sign right here. The Emperor in the reverse here, or this is someone that's older. This is someone that's older that feels like they've missed out on an opportunity with you because of someone that keeps doing spell work possibly on them, that they kicked out their energy. Okay. So this might be somebody that needs to take a spiritual bath and really cleanse. Yeah, this is a Leo. This is someone that really, really, really needs to cleanse all entity attachments out of their chakras. You know, they need to really take a spiritual bath and do some cleansing work. I'm telling you. Shoot, before, if you are a very spiritual woman or man, and you're trying to protect your energy, even in a new relationship, you got to make sure that person that you're getting ready to start something new with has cleansed their energy spiritually. Because again, a lot of people are going to be after your energy. A lot of people are going to be after your energy, and they're going to be like watching. So this is a Leo that missed an opportunity. Okay. And the King of Pentacle in reverse, the Hermit in the reverse might be someone that they were connected to, that they're in a mental imprisonment about. Okay. Because somebody's in their ego. Okay. You might be an Aquarius. Okay. And that's why they're the Emperor reverse, because they can't balance their dark and light energy, because somebody has some kind of power over them. You never jump up here during my readings. Why are you jumping up here? That's weird. Y'all know my boy Osar, he always jumps when I talk about this Leo on my platform or whatever. Y'all have seen him many times, but you've never ever seen Offset, my girl cat, jump up. But she's jumping up here for the first time today. And I'm wondering if that's symbolic actually of something. I'm thinking because this is a Leo. This is a Leo that wants to go toward possibly an Aquarius energy or someone with a bright star. But there's someone in the background, again, that has a big ego. This is someone real shallow, real superficial, real shallow, superficial type, very selfish. This is a hermit, someone that spends a lot of time alone. And they, please get off my keyboard. But they did something to this person to keep them in some karmic energy. Okay. To keep them from being able to balance their dark and light energy. Okay. To stop them from getting in the upright, the Emperor. To stop this person, or this could be an earth sign doing this to an Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. And they can't take a risk. Okay. They can't take a risk to be with an Empress. Okay. They failed to get in alignment. Okay. And now they're in a mental imprisonment about something. And they have to release the burden. All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be careful going forward. A lot of y'all are coming up out of isolation. I know I am. A lot of you all are coming up out of isolation this spring and this summer. A lot of us were mirroring similar experiences. And as y'all get back out there, coming out of isolation, I just urge you to be very careful because you're going to be meeting new people. A lot of people are after energy because people understand. People have a much better understanding of sacral chakra energy now, and the importance of it and how to manifest using it. And a lot of people are after it for the wrong reasons and the wrong way. So you have to make sure of anybody that you date going forward, especially if you're coming up out of isolation, make sure their spirit is clean. Make sure they don't have any entity attachments, which means you're going to have to use a vetting process and take your time to fully vet them to make sure they don't have some kind of entity attachment on them. And you can tell by the way a person talks whether or not they have an entity attachment, how they think, how they balance their dark and light energy by the things that they say. Okay. Like I'll give you an example. Some of these men, if you're a woman, if you've ever dated one of these men that when they first meet you and you first go on a date or hang out, they drop a little playful insult on you, really light, but it's playful. And then they continue on with the date or whatever. Already they have some kind of attachment, or it's a sign of low self-esteem. Because one thing I've noticed with a lot of guys are when they're insecure about something, when they meet somebody, the first thing they do is find something with you that they can point out that they're hoping will become an insecurity. And if they do that, it'll make them feel a little more comfortable talking to you. I've seen grown 50 and 60-year-old men do that on dates to people. I've dated one before in the past. I've seen grown people do this, very, very grown people. That's a red flag. If somebody says something to you like a backhanded compliment, or if they say something that just anything like, oh, I see you. Well, you got a couple of pounds on you there, but that's all right. That's all right. I got a few pounds on me too, or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? When people do stuff like that, it's usually out of an insecurity that they have. And Offset, no, Offset, no, no, Offset. Ah, sorry, y'all. That's her moving across the back of my thing. She's behind my thing. I don't know why she's oh what I don't know why she's doing. Stop. Get down. Offset, please. She's never done this before. There might be a woman, there might be a feminine creeping around you right now somewhere. She's behind here, y'all. She's right here. Oh, here's her tail. Yeah. She's never done this before. She's never ever done. Get down. Get down. She's never done this before. There might be a feminine that might be creeping around you somewhere. I don't know. This feminine might be a Leo. Maybe she's a Leo and she's creeping around you. Okay. So you might want to be careful. Maybe she's creeping around your house or your home, spying on you. Okay. All right. She's never done that before. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so like I was saying, I don't know what's going on with her tonight. Maybe somebody's creeping around my house. I don't know. Sorry. But I have noticed when somebody does that, when they first meet you, they insult you in a playful way. And then they're like, but that's okay. I won't hold that to you. I won't hold that against you or anything like that. Usually that was so that they could feel better about whatever their insecurity is. And that's a red flag. And that's a red flag that you should leave them alone, because the fact that they would even need to create something, a door, a rules, or something whereby they can feel more comfortable about themselves by insulting you, lets you know that they have some kind of attachment or they have some insecurities they need to work out. And it might be where there's smoke, there's fire. They might have some other issues connected to whatever their insecurity is that will probably come out later on. So that's why I'm saying, as a lot of you come up out of hermit mode and you get out there this spring and summer and you start dating again and living your life again, because a lot of us were being gang stalked. A lot of us were being followed, harassed, threatened. A lot of things were happening to a lot of us, and it's over now. But just make sure you vet people properly to make sure they don't have attachments. And you can usually tell by how they talk, okay? And by what they say, all right? Now, somebody's moving on to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords, and that's justice. And they're not going to take a risk. Who's moving on to calmer waters? Who's moving on to calmer waters? A King of Pentacles, Earth sign. That's very sad. Oh, wow. Tell me more about this situation with this Earth sign or King of Pentacles, woman or man, moving on to calmer waters. This is somebody that took very quick action, but the cycle's over. Okay, I don't know. This might be your copycat. Your copycat might have Earth in their chart, okay? But they're going to move on to calmer waters. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the 9 of Pentacles. They might be single. They were trying to get away with something. They were trying to get away with keeping you single. That's so weird. That's so weird. That's it. So your copycat was trying to get away with keeping you single while it was a game they were playing. And they got affiliated with a group, a Mean Girl Coven, possibly connected to a much bigger society, but they were connected to a pretty big group of mean girls. And their project was to keep you single until you old and gray, while they would parade, I guess, fake love, fake relationships around you or to you, or try to show you on social media, look at me, look at me, I've got somebody. Everybody got somebody except for you. But the only thing is, it was very hard for this copycat to do that to you, because it's like a thing where if this copycat sent people toward you to catfish you, to hurt you or whatever, anybody this catfish, anybody this copycat sent toward you, to try to like break your heart, they ended up falling in love with you. And not only did they end up falling in love with you, when you cut them off, if you cut people off, you uh they ended up stalking you. And that's what drove your copycat. Your copycat has not just came in your life in the last 5 years. This copycat has been in your life at least 20 years or more. Okay. This mean girl clique that she got hooked up to, that plan to keep you single the rest of your life, and maybe just send some men toward you to break your heart, and then they would get with somebody else, in order to make you feel down on yourself or have low self-esteem. This energy that came out in my reading before, every copycat, every op that the copycat sent toward you to date you and then to break your heart ended up falling in love with you. And that's what really grinded this copycat's gear. They might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's like, no, you're not supposed to fall in love with them. You are supposed to break their heart. You're supposed to spit in their face and then start dating somebody they know, or date somebody in their neighborhood or whatever. And they tried to do it, but whoever the people that catfish you, the copycat sent toward you, was, once you detach from them because you realize they were not right, whatever woman they got with that they were supposed to, I guess, parade in front of your face, the man and the woman ended up stalking you, like literally stalking you. The man and the woman ended up falling in love with you and stalking you, like there's no tomorrow. And that's another reason why this person was losing their mind, because they're like, no, we were going to keep this person single and just have men date them and then dog them out and get married to their friends while they watch. But every man that you dated, they sent toward you, fell in love with you. And then you kicked them out your energy, and they started obsessing over you and stalking you with the women they were supposed to use to make you jealous. Whoever you are, you might have literally had up to 3 men that moved on and got girlfriends that was sent to you to catfish you, and both the man and the woman that he was with ended up stalking you, and you might have had to run from both of them. Literally, you might have had up to 3 damn couples stalking you, and you're like, please go away, please leave me alone, I'm not interested in you, go away. But they couldn't. That's what's so weird about it. It's like the copycat wanted the man to break your heart, and then they wanted you to see them in a relationship with somebody else. But instead, you would break up with these people, and they would become obsessed about you. And then the copycat, the man you dated, and then whoever he got in a relationship with when he ghosted you or did whatever he was supposed to do, and you were supposed to chase. And whoever you are, you're a divine feminine. You would never, ever, ever in life chase a man, ever, because you attract. And that made the men even more crazy. So every man that tried to catfish you fell in love with you, and whoever he chose to be in a relationship with, she fell in love with you too. So you might have had up to 3 goddamn men and their wives and girlfriends all stalking you. And you might have been in your house hiding with the curtains, peeking from behind the curtains, like, leave me alone, please, please go away, please leave me alone. That's what divine feminine energy does. So it didn't work out the way the copycat wanted it to. It's like, God damn, the opposite happened. Is it opposite day? All of the men was supposed to break your heart, but instead they became obsessed with you. You must have did spell work on them. And you didn't do no spell work on none of these men. It's just the energy that you embody is so potent, it feels like spell work because it's love. Genuine love of the purest, in the purest form, it can have you floating on air and you will feel like somebody cast a spell on you. Okay? So whoever this earth sign, she got earth in her chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She can go no further. She's sad. She's going to have to move on to calmer waters. She might have done something very quick to try to reverse an ending with an Aquarius or somebody, okay? Or reverse an ending doing something to you. If you're the star energy, she might have taken action toward possibly King of Wands or a fire sign to communicate something to them. An Aquarius, okay. Somebody to reverse an ending with somebody that is either in her thoughts or there's somebody in this Aquarius's thoughts, okay, that somebody is having trouble letting go of. Tell me about the Star, Holy Spirit, and the Four of Swords, this Aquarius energy, the Empress. Somebody might be an Aquarius. Oh, somebody's in their thoughts about you and how they can't balance a situation. And this earth sign, they want to reverse an ending. They want to reverse an ending with a fire sign that's thinking about you. And that's karma. That's it. So there's the karma right there. Whoever the copycat is, one of the people that she sent toward you to catfish you was a fire sign. And now that fire sign can't stop thinking about you. And she wants to reverse an ending with them. But all they can do is think about you. That's karma. That's what you call karma. You can't be playing in divine energy. Divine energy is very potent. Okay? Divine energy is extremely potent. It'll flip on you. A flippo. I want you to go over there. I want you to go over there and catfish her so we can all laugh at her and make fun of her when you break her heart. Next thing you know, this fool is peeking in your windows and trying to find a way into your house and you getting a restraining order. Somebody might be bisexual. Someone might have a codependent friendship with someone that's bisexual. Someone might have a lemon car. Okay. They want to get to know you, but they are a private person. Somebody's having a car issue. Somebody might have an issue with their heart chakra that they might need to pay attention to. This is somebody that might be a part of a poly community. And I am all for poly communities. Not for me. Not for me. It's not for me. But I am for a poly community for women that really need some in order not to be agents of chaos. I'm all for it. Yes. Spread them around. Share. They teach you in kindergarten how to share. They want you to be patient. They want you to be patient about somebody that is in a codependent friendship with someone. This is someone that's bisexual. They are part of a poly community. Right now, they might have a car. They might even have two cars. But they might have a car that is a lemon or they're having issues with. This is someone that might have wanted to date you, okay? Or have a friendship with you or something. I feel like this might be about a friendship. They want you to be patient with someone. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to play a role in somebody's life. They want to get to know you, but they're a private person. Okay. You're being asked to be patient with somebody. Okay. And that might mean because something needs to play out between you and another person. And it could be in a friendship. You might need to communicate or give this person some advice. or guide them or something like that. But right now they're still in some kind of a codependent friendship. So I feel like your ancestors might be bringing this person together with you because you're supposed to play a role in their life. Okay. There's somebody here and you're supposed to, whereby you are supposed to play a role in somebody's life. And both your ancestors and their ancestors want you to be patient with them. All right. What is this? Heart chakra. Now that's too many. This is someone that loves indiscriminately. Overactive heart chakra. When you love indiscriminately, oh, I love everybody. Everybody can just come on in my house. Everybody can access my emotional body. Everybody can call on me all hours of the night. Everybody can have my phone number. Everybody. Someone loves indiscriminately, and that's not a good thing. Sometimes people with an overactive heart chakra, they think that that's being Christ-like, but it's actually not. That's an imbalance. Having an overactive heart chakra and being open and tolerating things you shouldn't is an indication of an imbalance. You have to balance yourself between the dark and the light. You can't give too much and you can't receive too much either. Okay. This is somebody that's not able to set boundaries with people, places, and things. Overactive, underactive heart chakra. This is somebody that has difficulty forgiving, that's very resentful, underactive heart chakra. Somebody has been doing spell work on this person's heart chakra. Okay. This is somebody that feels trapped in unloving, toxic relationships. Maybe you're to guide this person. I think you're supposed to be a wise counsel to whoever this person is, and they're going to be brought to you in some kind of way. Unhealthy detachment style. So somebody might have a very unhealthy detachment style. Somebody suffering from insomnia, and somebody might be very, very demanding. Okay. And somebody might have an attitude of coldness. Okay. And it's because somebody has been doing spell work on a person's heart chakra. Okay. Somebody's been doing spell work on a person's heart chakra. All right. What do you want me to say about this person that's being asked to be patient with someone? Yeah. Somebody might be very emotional right now. The Ace of Cups. Somebody is emotional about a whole lot of different things right now. Somebody could be trying to, or just separating from maybe people they need to set boundaries with. Okay. The Three of Cups in the reverse. This might be people that they've been loving indiscriminately that they need to set boundaries with. Okay. And this person is like, they have a whole lot of things going on in their life. And they feel overwhelmed. Somebody feels overwhelmed emotionally, but it's because somebody is doing spell work because of a connection that they have. And they might have a connection with a couple of people that they're loving indiscriminately. Some of these can be the same sex, and some of these can be opposite sex. But they have an overactive heart chakra, and they're doing spell work. Now, you understand some spell work is word magic, by using words of guilt to try to make someone feel guilty about leaving them alone or isolating or not helping them or abandoning them. That is a form of spell work. It's called word magic, and it can be used on someone's heart chakra or any other chakra to bind them up. Somebody missed an opportunity with another. What is the obstacle, Holy Spirit? Somebody missed an opportunity with somebody because they didn't use their intuition to reverse a judgment or a decision that somebody made about causing an imbalance. So this could have been a friend of yours or someone you dated in the past, I don't know, that might have done something to cause an imbalance for you because they didn't get to know you well enough. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. but they didn't use their intuition with you in the past. And this person might be overwhelmed with emotions right now because they're having a tower right now. Why are they having a tower right now? They're having a tower because somebody wants to give you clarity about something, but somebody kicked somebody out of their energy that was being reckless. What is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? What is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? Somebody that's not getting their wish fulfillment. Somebody that might be doing spell work on their heart chakra is not getting their wish fulfillment. This could be their ex, okay? This might be this person's ex. It could be the same sex or opposite sex. I don't know. It's a poly community. Okay, this is an open poly community, okay? But they broke up with somebody. They're overly emotional right now, and they're having a tower. They didn't use their intuition about you in the past, and they caused an imbalance for you, okay? By not changing their mind about a decision that they made. And they couldn't backstab and betray you. And what is this Ace of Swords, Holy Spirit, now? Now they want to tell you the truth and come correct. So whoever this person is, right now, they want to tell you the truth. They want to come correct and give you clarity about something. But they're not, it's a situation that they're not thinking about correctly. They're not reflecting on. And what is that? Somebody keeps taking very quick strategic moves to try to orchestrate something. Somebody keeps trying to orchestrate to have you sacrifice. So there's somebody that wants to come tell you something, and now my hand is itching. Somebody wants to come tell you something, and it might have something to do with somebody that keeps on making quick strategic moves to have you sacrifice. Somebody might want to bring you clarity about this, okay? Because they couldn't get away with it. This could be a Taurus or a Hierophant energy. So this might be a Taurus or a Hierophant energy. I'm laughing while I'm doing this read because somebody tried to pull from my energy, but they couldn't get it. You dummy. Don't you know I close down my chakras before I start the readings now because y'all go so hard on me? You know, I don't recommend that for everybody, but you know who you are if you're one of the ones that people think you're some kind of cow or buffalo and they're mosquitoes and they're just going to keep on coming and do spell work when you come on your live and suck your energy or whatever. I'm very sensitive. I can feel energy leave my body and I can feel when it comes back in. I literally can feel it. Zoop, leave it, and zoop, I can pull it back. I literally feel it. Very sensitive in all parts of my body. So it's like, you know, I've learned for me that wearing my little crystals and doing everything else isn't enough. I have to shut my chakras down completely before I come on here to do my live. Like I have to shut down my solar plexus and sacral and root chakra all the way. And I do. And it works. Because somebody just tried to pull my energy and it just went away. They couldn't do it. And I'm laughing. So this person wants to, they pulled their energy back from somebody. This could be a Taurus that keeps on trying to sacrifice you. Okay. That they once celebrated with. Okay. This might be a mother figure. Okay. So they belong to a poly community where some of the people are bisexual in this community. This mother figure has put something in something they drink, some spell work to shut down the throat chakra, to stop them from being able to speak. They've been doing spell work on their heart chakra and their throat chakra. Okay. They've been doing spell work on their heart and throat chakra because they kept on celebrating with them. Of course. The Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Somebody kept making offers. Somebody kept on making offers and gaslighting somebody about trying to sacrifice you over and over again. But now somebody has separated from another. They're not together anymore. And somebody is not working with someone anymore, or they could have gotten fired from a job. Somebody could have gotten fired from a job and because somebody was a burden and they got released and they were not abundant, or they could not manifest some kind of abundance, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, or they couldn't build with this person. And now they're stressed out because they're working a job whereby it requires a lot of focus and attention, and they're working extremely hard. Wherever they're working at right now, they're working extremely hard, okay? Because whoever that Taurus was, they got fired, and they did not see, all right? And they did not see something. What didn't they see? They did not see that somebody would not be in a mental imprisonment and would move forward. Got it. After they did the spell work and magic on them. Got it. So the person that wants to come toward you to talk to you, they were a part of a poly community at one point. They might be bisexual, but they were working with a mother figure that they might have been married to. And they were doing spell work on their throat and heart chakra. And whoever that Taurus energy is, they kept on taking very quick action to try to sacrifice you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, just keep on over and over and over again. As they continued to celebrate with this person, they continued to do spell work on their throat chakra and heart chakra, because this is a codependent friendship. If both of these people come from a traumatic background, they might have some form of a trauma bond, okay? So they might think, or one might feel guilty if they don't show up for the other. I told you how I was abused in childhood, and we shared things with each other about things that we've gone through. So we've got a bond. And for the rest of our life, we've got to look out for each other. You know, somebody might have a codependent friendship with somebody based off of some type of trauma bond. And they could be holding somebody with guilt. And that might be the spell work that was being done on someone's heart chakra. The spell work being done on somebody's heart chakra could be putting a guilt trip on them to stay in a codependent friendship because they have a trauma bond, okay? But I feel like God wants this person to be free of this person. Right now, this person is working very, very hard at their job and whatever they're doing. And somebody, maybe that Taurus energy, got fired from their job, okay? And whatever they were trying to keep hidden that they were doing, the secret has already come out about how they were trying to sacrifice you and how they were paying people and making offers to people to do stuff to you. Okay, that Taurus energy. All right. And they were being very reckless and destructive. And now somebody has set out on a brand new journey, but they're in a mental imprisonment because they're having a hard time moving forward, because the Eight of Pentacles, the job that they're working is very, very tedious, and it might not pay a lot of money, and they feel like they're not making any progress in life. And they want to win at all costs. They're very, very emotional right now, the Ace of Cups. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, they're very emotional right now in their thoughts about somebody pulling their energy back. A Queen of Cups, a mother figure. Who's the Queen of Cups? Holy Spirit. That was a bad investment. Okay, so this person, they have some kind of a trauma bond with this mother figure. I don't know if they have a child with them, but they have a trauma bond with this mother figure that they were married to. And right now, they feel overwhelmed emotionally about it. because somebody got fired from their job and somebody is having to possibly work really, really hard. The Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups? Talk to me about that Ace of Cups. MK Ultra. Somebody had an ego death. How? Oh, what was that chakra card? Somebody, oh, it's the heart chakra. Yeah, because somebody, again, has been doing spell work on their heart chakra. Now that they have separated themselves from this person, they need your advice. That's what I'm getting. So this person, this is not for you to date them, whoever this is. Somebody needs your advice on how to get their emotions under control and how to handle balancing out their heart chakra, maybe, or balancing out their emotions, because somebody is really there. It's like their emotions are overtaking them. Someone is like drowning in their emotions, and their emotions are literally overtaking them. Okay. They had to separate from this person because that person got fired because they were very reckless in what they were doing against you. Okay. Trying to seduce your partner or love interest to be childish, to hurt you. So the person they were with was sending people towards your partners, whoever this feminine is that they were married to. Now, remember, this is an open marriage of somebody bisexual. So if this is a man and a woman that were married to each other, it was an open marriage, meaning he could sleep with other men and women, and she could sleep with other men and women. Okay. It was an open marriage. One or both of them were bisexual. Okay. But she was sending people towards anyone that you dated, whoever you are. This is who he was married to seduce them, to be childish, to hurt you. She was doing a lot of stuff to hurt you, whoever he was married to. Smear campaign, intentionally spreading bold-faced lies to anyone who would listen. Oh, wow. So whoever this man is, he was married to an op of yours or someone that really wanted to hurt you, whoever you are. Okay. Specifically hired to cause conflict between or to break apart you and your husband, wife, or partner. Oh, she did a lot. Wow. And by hiding money in a secret account. Got it. And then hacked your AdSense, stealing your money. All right. This might be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising that was married to a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Both of them are bisexual. Okay. Both of them are bisexual. But she wanted to make you her little toy. I don't know if you have a history with this woman or not, but she wanted you to be her little toy for her own entertainment, because she most likely was jealous of you. She probably got a demon. She's probably demonically possessed. So what she was doing with her little group of childish men and women was sending people to seduce anybody you dated. So anybody you dated, she would find a way to find someone that might be more physically, aesthetically pleasing. If you could juggle, if you know how to juggle, she would seek and find somebody that knows how to juggle with one hand. You understand? With somebody that knows how to juggle with one hand in a bra and panties. You understand? Anybody that you dated, she would go find somebody that she felt like was prettier than you, smarter than you, and send them to seduce that person and to come on to them real strong and love bomb them just to break you and that person up for her own entertainment. This is what she was engaging in. If you have an AdSense or something like that, they've been stealing your money and hiding it in a secret account. She's been infiltrating I feel like she's been implementing some form of gang stalking to you. But she's been infiltrating your spaces and spreading smear campaigns. And she would hire people to cause conflict between you and anyone that you dated. So if you were married in a relationship, she would literally hire people to cause conflict in your relationships. You see why, if you get a good man or a good woman in 2025, stay off the internet and keep your relationship private and just stay the hell away from every goddamn body. You don't need no whole lot of friends. Keep people the hell out your business and away from you. In 2025, I'm trying to tell you, in 2025, there has been an alien invasion, and it's a whole bunch of people running around here that are not human. They have on human suits. Yes, it look like your brother. Yes, it do look like your mama. It do look like your sister, but it's not. It's not. I know. I know. You're like, no, that's my mama. I don't know what got into her. An alien, a demon, something that came from somewhere else, a demonic attachment. These are not the same people you used to know. These are people that made contracts, demonic contracts with spiritual practitioners, and they allowed their vessel to be used, but they did not know that what they opened their vessel up to was going to take over their consciousness and then stay there and refuse to leave. Like, I got the body now. It's like a miniature gremlin. You allowing a miniature gremlin to spiritually come inside your body and take over because somebody gave you a new car, a gang stalk or something like that. And once you allow this entity to jump your body, it says, I'm never leaving. I'm taking over. And that's what you see running around in the street right now, like they crazy. The little girl let her baby freeze to death under a bed, and then 2 more kids in Detroit. Everywhere you go, it was another girl in Florida that stabbed her baby 18 times because she said the father didn't give her child support and she was tired. And she called the police and said, I just stabbed my 7-year-old daughter 18 times because I wanted to make sure she was dead. Now y'all can come get her. These are not the same people you used to know. Yeah, they're in human bodies. It might be the same body that you grew up with. But if they allowed an entity attachment willingly, if they openly and willingly made a contract and allowed an entity to come take over their vessel, it might have taken over to the point of no return. And that is not your family member no more. That is not your friend. That is not your ex. That is not, these people are not who you think they are. Invasion of the body snatchers. Be careful out here. I don't care how much they look like. They look like, what do you call them? Zombies. Y'all remember Night of the Living Dead? Yeah, they look like the people you know, but it's something weird, dark around the eyes. It's something weird about them that's a little bit off. You know how a zombie look. A zombie, they look like the person that you know, only they got a little bit of darkness like on the side of their face and around their eyes, like something's not right. That's how these folks is walking around y'all today. I'm telling you. So somebody feels powerless right now because now this person got fired from their job and they've kicked this person out their energy. And that was, they were in a codependent friendship. And the Most High God, they don't want this man to fall into a trap and get back into another codependent bond with whoever this person was, because they were not good for them. They want this person to heal, okay? Because this is someone that's sick, that can't regulate their emotions, that's jealous, that has an entity attachment, that was doing things to you and stealing money. They were stealing portions of your money, okay, with that 6 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody did not see, what's the Page of Pentacles? Somebody did not see what a Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody and their child or a younger person. Somebody might be younger. Somebody didn't see something would not go in somebody's favor. Somebody did not see that something was not going to go in somebody's favor. Okay. And now somebody might be going to jail. Yep, that's it. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to jail, and whoever this person is, that was their ace buku. They were in a codependent friendship with this person. They were in a codependent friendship with this person, and God wants that relationship broken up anyway. God might lead this person back into your life, but it's only to give them advice on how to regulate their emotions. Okay. There's nothing here about a relationship. Whoever this person is, it's something about their ancestors and your ancestors, whereby they want you to give them some kind of advice if they're guided back in your direction. Okay. Let's just very quickly, before I get ready to end this read, talk about the heart chakra. Okay. Because I did spell work on their heart chakra, which means they would play on their sympathy because they had a codependent friendship from a trauma bond. Okay. So let me read this. Okay. Very quickly. Heart chakra. The heart chakra is the air element, anahata. It's the bridge between the upper and lower chakras. It allows you to experience love in the purest form. Okay. Void in its purest form. Void attachment perception. I can't even read my own writing. Sorry about that. Expectation. Void attachment expectation. Voided from attachments and expectations. In other words, when you have a balanced heart chakra, you're able to love with detachment. It's not an unhealthy attachment with love, with conditions on it. You're able to love while being detached, okay? Especially yourself and others. You're not too clingy and you're not too distant. Love, compassion, connection, trusting. These are the things that the heart chakra rules. Love, compassion, joy, connection, trusting, comfortable with vulnerability. When you have a healthy heart chakra, you're comfortable being vulnerable with people. And it's because the people that you're around, because you make good decisions, you can be vulnerable with. Okay. Be careful. That's not, if you're not healed and you are in a lot of toxic friendships, then of course you can't be vulnerable with the people you're around because they're not good people. You can't trust them. All right. When your heart chakra is blocked, you may experience unhealthy attachment or detachment styles. When it's blocked, it can lead to feelings of loneliness, isolation, and an inability to connect with oneself and others. Okay. Something that you can do for an overactive heart chakra, I know I'm going to pull them. For an overactive heart chakra is to help harmonize the chakra system by supporting the heart, is meditate on a green ball of energy. Okay. Self-love, practice self-love. Open the windows in your home and allow air to flow in. Walk in green environments outside. Wear pink or green, rose quartz, jade, emerald, malachite, and other green stones. Connect with loved ones. Spend time in nature. Practice meditation, mindfulness. Okay. And also, if you have an underactive heart chakra, you're going to deal with feelings of being judgmental, feelings distant from others, unable to let go of resentment, and you're going to have a lot of perceived slights from people. Okay. Okay. What was it? The Queen of Pentacles. What is the Queen of Pentacles? Somebody is burdened because they didn't get what they were expecting. Whoever you are, you're still balanced and you're still single. Okay. And somebody is aware that was trying to slow you down. So this earth sign that was trying to slow you down and either wanted you single or in a toxic relationship. Okay. They are aware that you're okay and you're still balanced. They wanted you to be in some toxic energy and they're having to walk away from trying to sacrifice you now. So they're having to walk away now from trying to sacrifice you. Okay. Whoever this earth sign is, they might have a mental illness. I'm picking up on someone with some deep psychological issues. Somebody cut this person off completely. Somebody has cut this person off completely. They had an ego death. They can't move forward or persevere in what they were doing. And the Six of Pentacles, what is the Six of Pentacles? They might be taking action. Someone that's very sad. Maybe they're going to give you your money back. They might be taking action to come toward you to give you your money. Okay. Yeah. To illuminate something. They accept that they have to give you back your money. The Moon card in the reverse. The money they've been hiding in bank accounts and stealing from you. These people are going to have to give you back your money. Okay. The spell work that a Queen of Wands reverse did, it already backfired. Okay. It already backfired. Because somebody made somebody an offer to communicate, to do something to your communication, to do something to affect you being able to communicate, because you're in hermit mode. Your phone might be blocked, or you might only be able to communicate a little bit with your phone. And somebody made somebody an offer to do spell work and block your communication through email, through phone, text message. But now they feel powerless because now all of your messages and your information is going to start coming through again with this Eight of Wands. Okay. So if your phone and your communication devices were being blocked where no one could reach you, this person has to walk away, and all of your devices are going to be, you're going to be able to call the courthouse. You're going to be able to receive phone calls from court. Anywhere, anyone that needs to reach you, they are going to be able to reach you. I'm telling you, them prayers work. The Queen of Cups, you might be a mother figure. If anyone's trying to reach you, yeah. The Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Court. Yes. You might get a message from the courthouse, okay? And they might have been blocking your phone so you couldn't receive a message through the mail or your phone. Okay. And now somebody can't move to calmer waters because they were trying to block you for a very long time from being able to communicate with the outside world. And that's why you were in hermit mode like that, because of this narcissistic Queen of Swords reverse. That's why you was in hermit mode, because they were blocking and controlling your communication. There's a Aries that was helping. Somebody is an earth sign, a Taurus, a Aries, and anybody else that was involved. And these people feel defeated now because it's over and they're sad. Okay. All right. I am also going to pull an Eternal Crystal card because I do feel like somebody might need a recommendation for an Eternal Crystal. All right. Holy Divine Spirit. What is the Eternal Crystal Oracle card recommended for someone in my collective this evening? What is the recommended Eternal Crystal card for someone in my collective? What is the Eternal Crystal for someone in my collective? What is the Eternal Crystal card for someone in my collective, please? What was that? Was beautiful. Blue lace agate, throat chakra. I feel like one of them is going to be the throat chakra, blue lace agate, communication. Okay. The heart chakra, I see it. Jade, good luck. The heart chakra. And hematite. Okay. So I'm not going to read all of them for you, but I will read at least one. Okay. They're recommending for somebody that you get hematite for your root chakra. Okay. For mental strength. Okay. So I don't know. This might be somebody that might have had an entity attachment put on their root chakra. You might want to get a hematite After you cleanse and take a spiritual bath, get you a hematite for mental strength for your root chakra. Hematite. Okay. I think I will read that. 19. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm surprised they let me go on this long today. I've been on an uphill battle since this week because of the full moon. Y'all know they've been cutting me off and cutting off my devices and everything. I tried. I even missed my prayer one night. I wasn't happy about that at all. I still prayed, but I didn't get to pray with y'all. So hematite. Okay. Mental strength, root chakra. It's time for you to ground your energy. You need to recenter yourself to regain balance in your life. Take time today to care for your mental and physical health. When your physical body is healthy, your spirit is healthy, and everything comes into equilibrium. It is very important for you to have balance in your life. You can achieve this by focusing on what is important to you. What do you like to do? What brings you the most joy? Alleviate stress by consciously choosing to have more fun. Get creative and be active. Think outside the box. Try different things and enjoy new experiences. If you have a tendency to overthink things at the moment, take a moment to relax and see if you can look at the situation from a different point of view. Once you decide what you want to do, stand firm in your beliefs. Know that you are very powerful and you can use your positive energy to help heal and inspire others. Hematite is associated with the root chakra and it's also known as the stone of the mind. To help ground yourself, you may like to wear a hematite bracelet or a hematite crystal in your pocket. QUAN wears hematite on her back. Okay. And then I have jade for good luck for the heart chakra. So someone is recommending jade for someone's heart chakra. Okay. And this one, blue lace agate, communication for the throat chakra. I will read that one. Okay. I have blue lace agate, and this is for the throat chakra. Communication, throat chakra. Communication is key, where you draw the blue lace agate crystal card. Sometimes we hold on to what we want to say, and we may not think before we speak. Words are very powerful. It is time for you to communicate clearly. That powerful. Words are very powerful. Communicate clearly what you do not want and what you do want. When you are positive and clear about your wants and needs, you can manifest or make things happen a lot quicker. Try to release any fears of being judged. Also, try not to worry about hurting other people's feelings. You can express yourself and communicate what you need to say in a strong yet compassionate way. It is very important that you do tell people how you feel. If it's hard for you to verbally express yourself, try to write down how you feel. The important thing is to be heard or to express yourself. It does not matter which way you choose to do this. Blue lace agate is associated with the throat chakra. It is the stone of communication. This crystal helps you with your verbal expression so that you can communicate freely in difficult or stressful times, such as during public speaking. I feel like somebody might have trouble saying no or trouble worried about hurting other people's feelings if they be honest about their true opinion about stuff. Remember this: how another person feels about you is none of your business. Okay? Mind your business. How another person feels about you is none of your business. Even for your loved ones, it's none of your business. What's important is that you balance your throat chakra and be honest and speak your heart-centered truth about what you want and what you do not want in your life. Don't do things and go along with things that don't make you happy or make you feel uncomfortable or that are will cause a burden to you in your life at your expense, because you're worried about how someone else will feel. How another person feels is none of your business. Okay. You're to look out for yourself. And to do that, you must have self-love. Okay. You must care about yourself above all and have self-love. Practice radical self-love. Okay. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards. No, love of the highest vibration. All right. So with that, the reading is over. And I am going to go ahead and jump into this evening prayer. It's going to be very short, very quick. Anybody that wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. I think coming out of the full moon, so my electronic devices are going to be going back to normal. Things will be going back to normal. And, next full moon, y'all know how they do. They like to energy harvest on the full moon all the time by messing with our devices. And I'll just walk away and go pop some popcorn and read a book or watch something. You're not going to get my energy. Okay, if it's something that you cannot do anything about in that very moment to change something, what is the point in conjuring up a whole bunch of negative emotion or getting frustrated and upset about it? If somebody hacks your phone and they hack your laptop, and they're waiting for you to keep on trying and trying and trying and to get frustrated, they're waiting for that energy buildup. When you build up that energy, they're going to do spell work and take that energy from you. You can try without emotion to get your laptop or phone, if they're hacking you, together. But if it does not work, just, turn it off. Like literally turn it off and unplug it. Turn everything off. Go pop some popcorn and read a book. Go water your plants. Go find something to do. I'm sure it's something, work in the house that you've been planning on doing. It's a sock that you never want to throw away because you have an emotional attachment to it. You need to sew because your big toe come out of it. It's that you said you were going to do one day. It's something in your house, in your home, you can do that you ain't never got around to. That's how you stop them from energy harvesting from you. Detachment. Anything that you're attached to, that they attach to try to mess with you, to slow down, to frustrate you, the minute they attach to it, you detach. Your laptop, your phone, when you're dating, if you're dating somebody and somebody attaches to the person you're dating to so they can try to get your energy, the minute they attach, you detach. You understand? That's how people get your energy, by attaching to things that you're attached to because you're the one with the energy. And they're going to do that with devices. They're going to do that with people, with friends, and depending on the boundaries that your friends or someone you're dating has, give them a chance to see if they have a boundary. But if you pick up on their spirit, that their spirit is thrown off because of the person that attached to them that wants to attach to you, then you just detach instantly. No, I'm sorry, I can't hang out. No, I'm sorry, I can't talk. You understand? You don't have to explain yourself. You know what you're doing because you understand the inner workings of energy. I show gratitude for Earth, Wind, and Fire, both the group and the elements. Right now, I show gratitude for my collective back here on the highest vibration of love in my life, working as normal again after this full moon. I show gratitude for favor and protection. I show gratitude for all my devices coming back online and working back the way it's supposed to. Right now, I show gratitude for every blessing bestowed upon me, my child, and my collective of the highest vibration of love. Right now, we show gratitude for this night and for protection this night. O Holy One, Moon, Lavana, Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Enene, Nogay, the Sun, Utu, Shamish, Mars, Madim, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha, Nanerta. We show gratitude for all of the planets, the moon, and the stars. Right now, in the name of the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ Jehovah, I declare by the power and authority of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me right now, let every charm, evil altar, and candle referencing my name, let it be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by fire right now, power and light of Christ. by the authority and power of Christ Jehovah, abracadabra. Let the forces of darkness I command to get and flee from our life, family, and surroundings in the name of Iaumima. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say unto you, that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father. For where there are two or three gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Right now, I cover myself and my collective of the highest vibration of love, and I cover my child right now and our environment with a seal of protection by that kundalini violet flame of our holy fire, which is our Holy Spirit, invoked by our holy words, kadus, 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 from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet right now, to act as a divine shield and a fence around and through and with the fire and power of Christ Jehovah. I decree and declare, let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter, be neutralized and destroyed right now. Right now, I bind every evil influence and I command you to get and flee from this life, our home, and environment. Right now, I dismantle and bind every evil influence and command you to get and flee. I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft and all hexes, break and scatter. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Right now, surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly pestilence. I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name and by the power and authority of Christ, Jehovah, right now. Right now, we declare that by the power and authority of Christ, that every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess in heaven and on earth and under the earth that no power can stand against me. In the name and by the power and authority of Christ, I break the power of every spell, every curse, and every charm over my life right now. Let every force of darkness and witchcraft bow down to Christ's authority right now and be dismantled. Right now, I renounce all ties to witchcraft in the name of Jehovah. I break every tie right now with every connection and agreement with all enchantments and witchcraft pit against me right now. Right now, I nullify every curse spoken. Let it fall to the ground and be rendered ineffective and powerless. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit, let it be reversed and undone right now. Right now, I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. Right now, we are completely restored to wholeness. Right now, I cover myself. I cover my child. I cover my collective of the highest vibration of love with Christ light for protection by that kundalini cleansing violet flame of our holy fire that breaks the power of all witchcraft. I decree and declare Christ's light as our protection, as a divine barrier of energy that no force can or may penetrate. Let every demonic spirit get out this house right now, get out this live right now, get out of our energy and our aura right now. Aia Umima is a consuming fire, and I release Christ's fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything to cause any spiritual or physical imbalance to me, to my life, to my child of the highest vibration of love. Right now, I sanctify this live and this house right now with Christ's light, fire, and love. I flood this live and environment with the fire of Aia Umima for cleansing and redemption. Right now, I decree and declare continued protection over our life. Let our ancestors encamp all around us and keep us safe from all harm. Right now, I decree and declare that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We are free in Christ, and no power of darkness has any hold over us. The thief, it cometh, not for to steal and to kill and to destroy, but I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Ashe. Ashe, 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 ashe. It is so glad. I am so happy to see everybody back. I don't know if they were airing my videos or what they did before. Well, I couldn't see anybody, but they've let me have my thing back. But I apologize. I didn't have no control over that. You know, that's them messing with me, them demons, because especially around the full moon. That was on the full moon when they broke my prayer up the other night. Y'all remember the other night when they broke up my prayer and I couldn't come back? And even when I got on my cell phone, I put prayer and I still couldn't come back. They was coming through my phone and my laptop. And the reason was it was a full moon. It was a full moon. And them witches and warlocks, they was getting to work. And these prayers, they are powerful. They contain a lot of fire and they cause a whole imbalance, not a half. They cause a whole imbalance to whatever type of prayer or incantation, whatever they doing out there, whatever they trying to make happen, it causes a whole imbalance to whatever them witches and warlocks be having going on. Okay. And that's why they did that to me on the full moon. But that's okay. I'm going to just keep on doing, because I prayed anyway. I still got on here and prayed regardless. Okay. So thank you, each and every last one of you, for being here for the live. Thank you all also for being a part of the prayer. I will be back tomorrow morning, and y'all have a safe and great night. Love each and every last one of you. QUAN Yin, love of the highest vibration.